I focus on existing of just two candles. Just two candles. And what are they? The two candles are defined by the body of the candle. You probably all know what is the body. The body is the difference between the open and the close. Now that's the body, the size of the candle. So body height of the candle is equal to difference between the open and close of the candle. Then we have the candle height, of course, the difference between high and low. Again, difference calculation, what a candle height is like. And then I correlate. I have established a correlation between body height and candle height. If candle height is 100%, body height, if greater than 50%, I call it as momentum candle. यह भागने वाला candle है. It has wheels. It's in motion. It is that price which gets into motion. It is not static. It's the motion part of the price chart. यह भागने वाला कैंडल है, यह भागता है बहुत. जब इसकी बॉडी हाइट ग्रेटर देन 50% होती है तो ये दौड़ते रहता है कैंडल. सो मोमेंटम कैंडल में होता क्या है? बॉडी more than 50% of the candle height means the price in the period is more than 50% of the time in one direction, and hence a momentum candle. आप देखिए, नजर कीजिए, खोल दीजिए आपके चार्ट्स और देखो, जितनी बॉडी बड़ी है, बॉडी ही अपने को पैसा देती है. Gains, the gains that you get is because of the body of the candle. If a candle does not have a huge body, it is static. We'll come to this now. So here is a gold chart. To identify the momentum candles, I do this with a star on it. I love stars, so I'm always celebrating with stars.
Okay.
So I have coded all my programs accordingly. I place a star over there. That means all the other candles do not have the momentum. Now, candle height 100% if body height less than 50%. I say it is indecision candle. I don't use any other jargon. I say there is indecision. 50% of the time, less than 50% of the time, it did not have momentum. So, indecision candle, body is less than 50% of the candle height, means the price in the period was less than 50% of the time in one direction, rotating with indecision, and hence an indecision candle. Now let's see the same gold chart. All these encircled are having no stars on it. They are indecision candles. They don't have any momentum. They're probably retracing. They're just a minor bounce. When you see such candles, you don't have to do anything in trading. This is one indecision candle. Then you see a momentum candle. So I'm going to come to the next point. How does price flow? Price tends to flow from indecision to momentum. Forget about all the other thing that you know. From now onwards, it's just about indecision to momentum. Here is one case. This is the indecision candle. The body is small. This is the high of the candle, and therefore, if the next candle is a momentum candle with a star, then the high over here is the breakout line. Price gets into motion with this. That's the difference between indecision candle and momentum candle. Now, from now onwards, you try to see all the charts from this angle. That there is an indecision candle, there is a momentum candle. Momentum comes from indecision, which was there earlier. If a momentum has to emerge, it must be after the indecision in price, leading to a price breakout. Now, there are some conditions I would say about breakout. If it's an upside breakout, of course, as I said, momentum candle occurrence is must after the indecision candle. In the upside case, momentum candle close and high. Now I'm saying close and high, I mean both must be above indecision candle high for breakout. Just know this much. As my next slides, I will explain you what it means. Downside, momentum candle close and low must be below indecision candle low for breakout. The previous candle to the momentum candle is always an indecision candle. When trend emerges from an indecision candle, it is a birth of a momentum candle. Let's move ahead.
Yep.
Now, which indecision candle to select for breakout? There will be lots of indecision candles. They could be at the top, they could be at the bottom, indecision candles, but we will only select those indecision candles to trade breakouts which have tiny candle height. These are tiny indecision candles. What happens when indecision turns tiny? Means there is a compression and there is going to be a blast now. अब ये सह नहीं पाएगा, ये इतना छोटा हो गया कि ये फूटने वाला है. So now what that tiny means? Tiny means I'm talking about in a coding description, candle height percentage. It should be less than 0.15% of open. On that day when you do the coding, you have the open price surely. So whatever the open price, and if the candle, the tiny indecision candle has candle height less than 0.15% for cash, futures and commodities for this three asset classes, then it is tiny. For option, it is 15%. Because as you all know, options is not a price, it's a premium. Now, let me take you through some of the examples, what I have said, and let's try to track them.
Yep.
Here is a gold daily chart. Now, I'm on a daily time frame. Okay. We see here, there is a tiny indecision candle. And then you see the breakout. So how has the price flowed? The price is flowed. It has come out of indecision and given a momentum. Rest again, there has been just indecision, nothing to trade here. No trader from today onwards ever do any work, any trading when you see such kind of candles, आप सिर्फ unnecessary mid session के झमेले में पड़ोगे, stop loss hit होएगा जैसे यहाँ हुआ होगा. So you must always avoid all this. This is again an indecent candle, and you get the momentum. Now you may question how to enter. Yes, valid.
Yeah. Yeah.
First thing, how to enter. When you see a tiny candle like this, आपको time मिलेगा ही नहीं. The moment आपको आपने देखा कि इसका प्राइस नीचे गया, आपको झपट के आपका 1/5 of the capital तुरंत लगाने का है. I'm not saying 100. I'm saying 1/5. When I have trainee traders, I tell them पहले तो आपका 100 रुपए को 20 रुपए बनाओ और वो 20 का ही पार्ट का एक ट्रेड खेलोगे आप. You will do 5 trades so that you can average out losses with gains. ऐसे होने वाला है कि 5 में से एक तो स्टॉप लॉस हिट होएगा. उसमें कोई रोने वाली बात नहीं है, इसका जिक्र भी नहीं करना चाहिए. मेरे ट्रेडिंग रूम में अगर कोई चिल्लाएगा स्टॉप लॉस हिट हो गया तो उसको सही सुनाता हूं मैं. आई सेड यू डोंट टॉक अबाउट ऑल दिस. अगर दुखी हो तो उसका जिंक्स यहाँ पे मत लाओ. That's just one thing which I want to express. So this is how you see on a chart the flow of price. The price flow is from indecision to momentum candle, and out of this indecision comes the trend. This is where your focus is. बाकी कैंडलस्टिक का कोई भी दूसरा पॉइंट ज्यादा स्टडी करने में, ज्यादा रिसर्च करने में, इसमें कुछ नहीं है. दिस कैंडलस्टिक सिंप्लीफाइज एवरीथिंग.
Investments in the securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.